The Bible is a collection of some 73 books written by various authors. So one author. So if you have various authors, 73, so you're talking about 73 plus people writing this book. And it was composed over several centuries. And now here the punchline. It was composed in 3 different languages. Now normally when we read a book, it's composed in one language written by one author, Gabriel Julian. Easy. This was written, Bible now is written in 3 different languages: Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. We will come to that later. Right? Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. So we are talking about 73 books written by various authors over a period of several centuries. And we know what a century is. Composed in 3 different languages, and then move on from one to the next until we have the English version in our house. The Old Testament is that part of the Bible which was written before the coming of Christ. Most of the 46 books were written in Hebrew. So we want to take it little by little. The Old Testament was written before the coming of Christ. And we say most of the 46 books. So if we have the 46 in the Old Testament, later on we will show you how to count. And it was written before the coming of Christ. Was written, now let us see, most of them were written in Hebrew. However, more complex, more contentious, parts of the book of Daniel, Ezra, and Jeremiah were originally composed in Aramaic. More trouble, more complication. Aramaic, what is Aramaic? It is a Middle Eastern language related to but different from Hebrew. How we explain that? Like how we would say what? Patois in French? Perhaps. There are 7 other books not included in the Jewish or Hebrew canon. Trouble, complexity. These books are called apocryphal, not apocalypsis, because that is the last book in the Bible. It's called apocryphal. So I think I better spell it for you all. A-P-R-O-C-R-Y-P-H-A-L. Apocryphal. What does apocryphal mean? Well, that means that their writings are dubious. The authenticity is kind of dubious. There is something kind of fishy there. It is sung into Catholic. And they are Tobit, Judith, 1, 2 Maccabees, Wisdom, Ecclesiasticus, and Baruch. Did I count 7? Oops, I counted. Oop. Let me see. Tobit, Judith, 1 Maccabees, 1, 2, 3, 2 Maccabees, 4, Wisdom, 5, Ecclesiasticus, 6, and Baruch, 7. Right, so we got 7. So tomorrow, please God, we will continue with the composition, brief, basic composition of the Old Testament.